A new report is saying Canadians are relying heavily on debt. Here to explain is BNN Bloomberg's Patty Lovett-Reed. Patty, great to see you again.
Thanks, Ben.
So what kind of debt are Canadians taking on?
Well, you can talk about car loans, installment loans. Equifax came out with a report for the first quarter. And yes, we continue to dig in deeper. The average amount of non-mortgage debt, $23,496. I got numbers. Year over year, that's up 3.2%. And the delinquency now, this is when you don't make a payment for over a 90-day period, is now up 3.5% year over year. So, Ben, this is one of those things that rings the bells. The banks just had their earnings season, and bears, those who are betting against the banks, are not happy with the amount of debt that they've been taking on by lending out money to consumers, to companies. And this may be buying into that thesis that there's going to be a day of reckoning coming.
Now, let's bring mortgages into the conversation because, you know, the federal government put that stress test into effect a while ago in the hopes of making sure that people wouldn't default on their mortgages. What's the health of Canadians as they relate to their mortgages?
So mortgage numbers are up 4% year over year. So we're still getting mortgages. We're still making those payments. Those are longer term commitments. And here's why I don't worry quite as much about them, because they had to get through that qualifier, and it's an asset on their books. What I worry about is when people continue to borrow, to go out, to spend, the day of reckoning comes. What if the Bank of Canada raises interest rates? And you know, watch the dollar recently. It's been marching higher. A lot of data points here suggest that we could see the next move up, and we already have Canadians that are so squeezed, and they're borrowing to get by. And you know the worst cohort? Year over year in delinquencies, seniors.
Really?
They don't have money coming in. Their delinquency ratio is now up just over 9% year over year.
Now, we only have a few seconds left, but when you say a day of reckoning could be coming, are we thinking it's right around the corner, or is this something a little longer term?
I think, yeah, good point. I think there's a trend that we will see delinquencies continuing to go higher throughout 2019. There'll come a point where you can't borrow anymore. You get tapped out. The consumer props up the economy. They will stop spending. And so you can see the knock-on effect here.
Oh, boy. Patty Lovett-Reed.
Doom and gloom.
Doom and
Have me back again.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.